Shalom. Today's readings for January 5th, 2014. This is Bible Time Capsule. Right here. I'm Citizen. We are in the first book of Samuel, otherwise called the first book of Kings. Chapter 19, the first section is titled, Saul's Attempts on David's Life. Let's begin then. Chapter 19, Saul's attempts on David's life. And Saul spoke to Jonathan his son and to all his servants that they should kill David. But Jonathan the son of Saul loved David exceedingly. And Jonathan told David, saying, Saul my father seeketh to kill thee. Wherefore look to thyself, I beseech thee, in the morning, and thou shalt abide in a secret place, and shalt be hid. And I will go out, and I will stand beside my father in the field where thou art, and I will speak of thee to my father. And whatsoever I shall see, I will tell thee. And Jonathan spoke good things of David to Saul his father, and said to him, Sin not, O king, against thy servant David, because he hath not sinned against thee, and his works are very good towards thee. And he put his life in his hand, and slew the Philistine. And the Lord wrought great salvation for all Israel. Thou sawest it, and didst rejoice. Why therefore wilt thou sin against innocent blood by killing David, who is without fault? And when Saul heard this, he was appeased with the words of Jonathan, and swore, As the Lord liveth, he shall not be slain. Then Jonathan called David, and told him all these words. And Jonathan brought David to Saul, and he was before him as he had been yesterday and the day before. And the war began again. And David went out and fought against the Philistines, and defeated them with a great slaughter, and they fled from his face. And the evil spirit from the Lord came upon Saul, and he sat in his house, and held a spear in his hand, and David played with his hand. And Saul endeavored to nail David to the wall with his spear, and David slipped away out of the presence of Saul. And the spear missed him, and was fastened in the wall. And David fled and escaped that night. Saul therefore sent his guards to David's house to watch him, that he might be killed in the morning. And when Michol, David's wife, had told him this, saying, Unless thou save thyself this night, tomorrow thou wilt die, she let him down through a window, and he went and fled away and escaped. And Michol took an image and laid it on the bed, and put a goat skin with the hair at the head of it, and covered it with clothes. And Saul sent officers to seize David, and it was answered that he was sick. And again Saul sent to see David, saying, Bring him to me in the bed, that he may be slain. And when the messengers were come in, they found an image upon the bed, and a goat skin at its head. And Saul said to Michol, Why hast thou deceived me so, and let my enemy go and flee away? And Michol answered Saul, Because he said to me, Let me go, or else I will kill thee. But David fled and escaped, and came to Samuel in Ramah, and told him all that Saul had done to him. And he and Samuel went and dealt in Najoth. And it was told Saul by some, saying, Behold, David is in Najoth in Ramah. So Saul sent officers to take David, and when they saw a company of prophets prophesying, and Samuel presiding over them, the Spirit of the Lord came also upon them, and they likewise began to prophesy. And when this was told to Saul, he sent other messengers, but they also prophesied. And again Saul sent messengers the third time, and they prophesied also. And Saul, being exceedingly angry, went also himself to Ramah, and came as far as the great cistern, which is in Soko, and he asked and said, In what place are Samuel and David? And it was told him, behold, they are in Najoth in Ramathah. And he went to Najoth in Ramathah, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him also. And he went on and prophesied until he came to Najoth in Ramathah. And he stripped himself also of his garments and prophesied with the rest before Samuel, and lay down naked all that day and night. This gave occasion to a proverb. What? Is Samuel... Let me say that again. It's Saul. Let me let you look at it. What? Is Saul too among the prophets? So, that's the end of chapter 19 of the first book of Samuel, otherwise known as the first book of Kings. This is Bible Time Capsule, and I am Citizen. Peace. I'm out.